It's Tuesday, and we're back again.
Yes, we are.
How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay.
Yep,
Just okay.
just okay.
How come you're just doing okay?
It's
Eh,
been one of those weeks.
Been one of those weeks.
Yeah, it's been like I don't know.
Huh?
It's been a week. Let's put
It's
that.
been a week, huh?
Yeah, it has.
Literally just been a week.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's been one of those weeks that you'd rather forget.
So what you're saying is it's been a week from hell.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, look, chat's right pop.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, why don't you say hello to everybody? Joined us already.
Hello to DJ, Isaac, Luna Girl, and Megan. Thank you.
And yes, it is Tuesday.
Yes, it is Tuesday.
For most people, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
And yeah, we're just waiting. We're gonna just kind of shoot the breeze for a little bit.
Yeah.
Nicole will be here when she gets here. We'll bring her right on in.
Yes, we will.
Actually, no, we're gonna go to the opening.
Yes.
The intro. Let's get the intro going. We can get the intro done. Get all the other good stuff done. The stuff you like to do. The
housekeeping or whatever.
Business.
Yes.
The business.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. Where's that button? You think by now, all these years of using StreamYard, I remember all these damn buttons were at.
Hey, it's hard enough to keep track of other computer functions, let alone StreamYard on top of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we get on the other side, I got a question for you.
Okay.
This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
Hey, and I'm already confused what I do now.
Okay.
But this is used and abused.
Yes, it is. And I'm Kim, you're Scott.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, because I'm beginning to wonder who the hell I am half the time.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yes. Oh, Lord. I can't believe it's right. It's only Tuesday.
I know.
Where has the time not gone?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Kim, what are we talking about tonight?
We are talking about obscure ladies of Star Wars tonight.
Right. It's a challenge that was brought up to us on Twitter.
Yes.
Nicole brought it up to us and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, sounds like fun. So we're going to do that. Again, once Nicole gets here, we'll just throw her right into the show like we always do. But until then, what do you really, I mean, I know you said it's been that kind of week.
Yeah.
Been a hell week for you. But what else have you been doing?
Besides staying up till 5 a.m. playing Disney's Dreamlight Valley.
Right, yeah. Besides playing Dreamlight Valley on the Switch.
Yeah.
And staying up till 5 a.m. from the minute you get off of work.
Yeah.
Get off of work, come out, eat dinner, and then you're right onto a game.
Yeah.
You think you became a gamer or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But what else have you been doing? Have you been reading any books lately?
Oh, yes. I've been reading The Player's Guides to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what kind of character are you thinking about creating?
A Wood Elf Sorcerer.
Interesting.
Oh, hi, Bronco.
Yeah, and Kenny did show up. Hey, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
And yeah, so yes, you're looking at you're going with the wood elf sorcerer.
Yes.
That's what you think you're gonna do.
Yes, but I'll do some more research through the player's guide and see.
Yeah, I expect to see this. Actually expect to see the player's guide in 2024.
No, you won't see the player's guide until.
I mean, I see it back there, but that's the only thing I see is I just see it being used. And it's funny because I'll go back, you'll be supposedly working. And then I see this.
Yeah,
And I'm like, so I would go back. I'm like, what are you reading? And it's like, oh, never mind. It's a player's guide.
yeah.
So yes, you've grabbed the bull by the horns.
Yes, I have.
At least you didn't grab him by the testicles.
That's true.
That's a good thing about going later at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways. But yeah. And you see you got DJ all excited about it.
I see that.
Man, we have you get the book.
What book?
Book.
The
new book we got.
Oh yeah, it's over here.
The new book.
Right here.
All right, well, why don't you talk about that and show it off? And
this is actually a book that was sent to us by Nicole, and it was Women of the Galaxy, which has all kinds of information because it was in 2018. It has all kinds of information on different women of Star Wars. And as you can tell, reference guide too, because I've got some things marked in here. So, but yeah, it's a great reference guide. It gives you a lot of background stories on some of these women that are actually associated with Star Wars. And so, but yeah, it's a really awesome book. Like one of the ones in here is like Numa. There's a lot of them. Like her, Lena Graf. There's also, let's see, there's also another interesting one is also this one right here. If I can find it. I might have her marked.
You might.
I might.
Okay, well, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But
like R2K2, it's an interesting how this character came about. So it's really cool. A lot of information on the various women of Star Wars, even an Ewok, Kanisha. Yes, I know you don't like Ewoks, but I'm just saying. Kanisha's in there. And so is Lando's robot.
L3.
L3 is in there too.
Hey, you Baldo.
So, yes, it's Ubaldo.
The only reason why you got it right this week is because I said it first.
Yes, I know.
I should have just waited and waited for you to say it to see if you did it.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, swear that's the thing. That is the thing with you. Like, will Kim say Ubaldo? Or will she say Ubaldi?
I know. I know.
Anyways, yeah, no. But yeah, no, this should be a fun show. But let's go ahead and take care of some front end business first.
Yes, let's do.
Boom.
Thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl, Dragon Buddy, Don Delasnooch Sulski, Nicholas Schaefer, Steve Long, Hannah, Mikey, Brindley, and Case. If you want to join our Patreon, go to patreon.com/usedabusedpod. And there's one tier right now of $5.
Okay, let's sidebar for a moment.
Okay.
So what was it? Middle of the week last week, we were ready to record the Blue Bug records that was supposed to be like over a month ago.
Yes.
I was supposed to make, but we got other stuff in and I started making videos for those. And we have our little wireless microphones on.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that happens, we're recording and my iPhone stops.
Yes, it does.
Sorry, storage is too full, cannot record. All right, take photos off the iCloud.
Yes.
Delete all my photos off my phone. Then I go through and start just deleting apps left and right. I'm like,
Yes.
screw this. I don't care what's on here.
Uh-huh.
I'll delete what I don't want, or
Yeah.
even if I did want it, got rid of a lot of stuff.
Yes.
So then we go back to do it again.
Yeah.
We get about 4th record in.
Yeah.
And these little microphones. Pull one real quick. You can see they flash red and green and whatnot when they're looking for Bluetooth. Well, it goes solid green when it connects to Bluetooth. And I see it on the camera,
Yeah.
on my phone. And 4th record in, I'm looking, I don't see a green light on my shirt. You're right in here.
Yeah.
Where I've got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Why is this thing now not connected? Try to connect it. No light. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Oh, guess what? Needed a charge.
Yeah.
So I go back, watch the video, figure, well, let me see where I lost it. Well, it's a partial video.
Uh-huh.
No, because the dang thing stopped recording the minute we hit record on the. I mean, the microphones went dead the minute we hit record.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that sucks. Oh,
Yeah.
let's record them.
Yeah.
Or recharge them, and then we'll record it. Try to record it again. And
Yeah.
now they're charged again.
Yeah, they are.
But we haven't tried to record again.
No, we haven't.
The world of content creating.
Yes, exactly.
Anyways.
Don't forget to smash the like button. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when we go live. Search for Used and Abused Pod today on all your favorite podcasting apps, including Apple, Google, Audible, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can find Used Abused on Facebook, the Gram, and Twitter. Also, you can email us at usedandabusedpod@gmail.com. If you want to leave a message, you can leave a voicemail message at 928-719-0749. And that would be if you want to have any ideas or comments or anything of that sort. You can leave it on that voicemail. Go to tpublic.com and search for Used Abused Pod, all lowercase, for our merch store. There are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, etc. We are proud members of the Red 5 network. Go to bio.link/red5 to find all the exciting podcasts. There's something for everyone to listen to. And then check out our cantina.
Run the mouse.
Oh, this ought to be fun. Okay. Check out our cantina family. That is the Sidebar Cantina the Sidebar Cantina live every Monday on YouTube at 5 p.m. Eastern. ATSW, the Escape Pod, live every other Pantless Wednesday, live on YouTube at 7:05 Eastern. They'll return next week.
I love how you change. You just boom. Knew it. Speaking of Sidebar, so I wasn't on the show or watching the show live, but me and you watched it last night, right? Kim's busting up laughing because of the fact of Hannaford. If you've never seen Sidebar Cantina, you need to go check out. Ouch! Just hit my knuckles on the desk.
Yeah, you really need to go check it out.
And with while she's giggling, I'm looking for the mouse here.
But yes, it is because at the end of their show, Hannaford comes on and does the readings, and it's funny to watch.
Man, she laid into the escape pod.
She did.
Big time. Anyways, real quick, so we can let's go ahead and get this. Anyways, yes, check out Sidebar Cantina every Monday night. You will not be sorry.
No, you won't.
I promise you that.
Don't.
We just heard it. Stranger Things Has Happened. It's also on YouTube.
Yes.
It's hosted by Dawn and Kelly, or
Yes.
Lone Girl,
Yep.
and they are literally watching Stranger Things episode by episode. Very first time they're watching it.
So if
I'm watching it with them,
mm-hmm.
so the three of us are kind of watching it together that way.
And then I'm behind you all.
You're always way behind.
Oh no.
I'll leave it at that. And then of course Keith Layman.
At layman's terms on YouTube is if you want just basic beer banter battering, you can go ahead and watch that. Also on Spotify and YouTube is the Orange and Fett Show. I'm not up to date on what their next topic is. Sorry.
Oh, I'm not worried about what their next topic was. What was the last topic?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, check them out.
Yes, check them out on both Spotify and YouTube. Also check out Sweet Studios. I think
Sweet Studios. I mean, I don't think Big
Yeah.
Sweet's even do anything with Excellent Adventure and Tactical Skill. I need to change that.
Yeah. I do believe
Just released a new video.
Yeah.
Prong.
Yep.
A Prong cover.
Yep.
Was it Quarantine Sessions?
Yep.
And then of course
They're
also look for explicit noise.
Yep.
That's also Swede. It's his high school band with Luna Girl's brother.
Yes.
And man, they're good.
Yes. And then as a reminder, all links are pinned in the show notes. Or you can visit our biolink.usedabusedpod for more information.
Please get your shit together.
I had to go over the top of my,
I noticed that.
and when I did, I hit both buttons at once. Biolink dot. Really, Kim?
I'm at bio.link/usedabusedpod.
All right. Well, any more shout outs we need to give because.
No, oh hey, welcome BYT.
And let's get a third in here.
Yes, let's.
Hey, Nick.
She shall return though.
She shall return. Voice. The person.
And
Who's
she's
behind
on
the
air.
dog? What's the story? How many people think the dog is? I was grabbing Grogu. He wanted to join.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, because he's always a part of the fun. He wanted to be here. So,
Okay.
yeah. Here, hi.
Hi.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm sure I deserve the please get your shit together thing today. Because, yep, I'm here. Here. That's number one. Hello, Kim and Scott. Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Welcome to the show.
Exactly.
I'm like,
It's Tuesday.
yeah, I'm here.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those Tuesdays where it's just like, wow, really?
Yeah, yes, agreed. 100%. I swear, sometimes like I get to a Tuesday, especially after I've worked the weekend, and sometimes I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
and other times I'm like, woo! And then other times I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what day is it?
Yeah.
What time is it? Ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
And then special conversations happen with special friends, and then all of a sudden you're getting excited and you're finally getting the blood flowing, and then you're like, shit! Run!
yeah.
Hello, Bronco Fett. I see everybody in the chat, and Isaac and Megan and my Luna girl.
Yeah, everybody is here. And they're here for a good night.
Oh, well, we can give them a good night.
Yeah, we can.
We can start the hell a little early.
Holy
But my
crap.
dad's in the chat, so we'll have to pause that one. And I will see you Saturday night at Scare Live.
Yeah.
Scare After Dark.
Yeah, I think we want to leave that one for Scare About the Dark.
Kim knows. Kim knows.
Yep.
There's the motor.
Get your motor running.
Where's Shanti?
Get it on the highway. Oh, Shanti could be looking for adventures and whatever comes her way. She was born to be wild. So wasn't Kim. Maybe myself, but well, you know, my dad's in the chat, so we just don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Although my dad had a good idea, Taco Tuesday. I didn't have any tacos today. Dad, bring tacos. And DJ, yes. Grilling out, I have friends that do it all year round. Good stuff. I'll take a steak tacos.
There you go.
And a nice thing of, you know, I was going to say Chianti, but that's weird. A nice picture of margaritas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isaac, can you please send some tacos? Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Authentic is what I prefer. You know, cilantro and lime. Mwah. No Taco Bell.
Oh God. Shit's for days.
Oh, let's not get into that topic. Seriously, we were having fun. No,
Well, that's what you get. I mean, you want to clean the system out, go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my brain to myself and my thoughts to myself.
I don't have the full article. I saw this article this morning, and it really shocked me. It was like, really, you guys are shocked by this?
I have a
article
cat.
saying, it was an article saying the headline was McDonald's has popular Wendy's item on menu. And I'm like, and why is this shocking? And Kim's like, well, yeah, I mean, they all, I'm like, no, the only thing I really know Wendy's kind of did like what everybody else did is they all got chicken nuggets at the same time.
I'm sorry. This is hilarious in the chat. Megan, my dad is Kenny. Bronco Pet, no worries. I know you're not my dad. You're good.
But I was telling Kim, I'm like, you know,
Kelly, I'm glad you got to see that before you left, and you got to see Elfie before you left too on the screen. It's okay, Megan. I'm very tired too. I have already warned these two if they check their private chat that they're getting improv tonight. It's gonna be a good time.
We're good. That's good.
Well, thank you, Luna.
Probably need it because I'm still like, yeah. I'm so tired. So
I'm like, if I didn't know we were on the road to 200, and I know that we start music
next week,
March.
God damn it, this for Scott.
Exactly.
Please get your shit together.
Trying to reach over my tablet is just not working. Holy shit.
Thank you, little girl. Thank you, little girl,
Oh, gee,
for
have a good
joining
night.
us. You have a good night's rest.
Anyways, so what was I saying?
Something about on the road or something to music.
Well, we're on the road to 200.
Yeah.
On the
And
road
then
to
March-
200, which I think we should actually, you know what? And then of course we start Music March Madness next week.
Right.
So I'm like, I had even thought, I'm like, maybe we need a night to rest. And I'm like, no, this one's it's too important. Tired or not, we'll get through it. We'll have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wants to join the show.
She does actually, and if you join us on Friday nights, Dungeons and Dragons, sometimes when I'm there, you will notice I have kitty cats that like to come and visit, especially Sorceress Glinda, and she just brings me extra good luck. And if she doesn't, then my rolls suck. And if she's there, they're usually extra special.
Speaking of,
Be there Friday.
Speaking of the Red 5 Tavern, wow, Dungeon Master Tom. Man, he brought the guns ablazing last Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like when they first got into it, I was like, all I kept waiting for was for Ersk, who's Dragon Buddy's character, to get another javelin through the chest. But man, by the end of it, there was a few dead characters. There was one dead character. I'm like, no, that character she can't die yet.
Oh man, it was like a nail biter. I was like, and And I wasn't even playing. I was just in the chat, and I remember going, no. And then I remember thinking to myself, I want to save Kaylisha.
Yeah.
That's what I kept thinking. I want to save Kaylisha. And then I was like, how dare you do this to Kaylee? And then it just was like, come on. I was going to say Ersk, played by DB. I was like, go get her. Like, I'm sure they would have been laughing at me if they would have heard my commentary along the way, because I was just like, yeah, I was definitely having my own fun on my side of the, I was in the chat and thinking to myself, like, how much I wanted to go in there and save and lay on hands and all that fun jazz.
But yeah, last Friday night was well, I mean, it was a good adventure. I mean,
it was a hoot.
But yeah, I was like, no, wait, no, Caitlin, she can't die yet. What the heck?
Oh,
that's not how this works.
Isaac's making me hungry. Isaac, that sounds yummy. Beef brisket, jalapenos, and a green coffee. Oh, so we're all going to Isaac's house.
There you go.
Meet you there.
So, anyways, like I said, there was that article talking about McDonald's using an item or having a Wendy's popular item on their menu. I looked at Kim and I was like, this is nothing new. Back in the time when I worked there, we got what they call the Big and Tasty, which was
Big and Tasty. Are you sure you're talking about Wendy's?
No, I'm talking about McDonald's.
Oh yes. Oh, I loved the Big and Tasty. So I was so mad when they got rid of the item.
Well, the Big and Tasty was McDonald's ripoff of the Whopper.
Well, I love a Whopper.
So that was McDonald's attempt. So the funny part was when we,
go ahead,
at least at our restaurant in Battle Mountain, Nevada, where we were making it, when we had to start learning how to make it, we put it together, and obviously everybody who was back in the back where you make them got to have it for lunch that day.
Mm-hmm.
You make your own, and then you got that way you could sell it if you needed to. And of course, I'm back with a few of them, and I open it back up and I look at it and said, "This looks like a Big and Nasty."
Ew.
And after that,
I loved the Big and Tasty. My dad can attest to this because I love a good Whopper.
And
I can see Backyard TARDIS has already wanted to get us started on the right topic.
I see that, yeah.
Before we get started, I have one thing I want to share.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
I thought I was halfway there, but I'm like, maybe 1/4 through. Daisy Jones and the Six. If you have not read this book, you need to. If you've yet to see the first 3 episodes on Amazon Prime, yes, you need to go and watch Daisy Jones and the Six. I highly recommend it. All new episodes are dropping on Fridays, and I am absolutely in love with this book as well as the TV series that is again now on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. Seriously, my biggest recommendations.
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry too. Honestly, I didn't have dinner, and I have brownies I could also bake, but I'm here. So, I'm going to go visit Isaac because he has, or I'm going to steal this idea. A local joint has smoked Gouda and a cherry jam burger. I'm doing this. I'm getting back to you about this. I'm going when we get warmer weather and I have my grill really up and going. I'm making me that.
I know. I'm still looking. Awesome. I'm still need to talk to a few pizza joints around here and see if I can get one of them to seriously hook me up with an orange chicken pizza.
But I want my orange.
Yes,
I
Megan,
want to
I've
make
not
homemade
forgotten.
Because I want to do a wonton crust, and then I want to do like the orange chicken and all that yummy goodness.
Yeah,
Megan, all for you, girl.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, as you can tell, Megan, is maybe 2023, but I won't forget that night on Rogue One Radio.
I know.
Orange chicken pizza, man.
Hey.
Man, well, I'm definitely going to be awake and hungry after this episode.
Exactly right.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I mean, real quick, I don't know how we want to do this. Mandalorian. Season 3, episode 1. Kim, give us your opinion. Kim, and one word, what would you say?
Wow.
You said one word, Scott. You did this to yourself.
I know. I know, Nicole.
Terrific.
Interesting.
Mine's right in the middle though. Like I would have been like superb, amazing if I was giving it an A+. But if I'm going, terrific, great, it's right in the B- range to me.
I rewatched it again today because I thought, well, maybe when we watched it originally, it was 4:00 in the morning here. I thought, well, maybe we were just too tired. And so I watched it again today, and still my only gripe about it is the freaking alligator. That's the only problem I have with it.
That's a gripe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need
Okay.
a big freaking alligator or crocodile, whatever, but I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I'm intrigued that this is your biggest.
It was better than it. Well, no, because originally I'm like, I waited 2 years for this after I first time watched it, because I mean, partially I felt like I was watching an episode of Twilight Zone, because I had 3 different stories going on, even though they all tied into one story, kind of one story. It was still 3 different. So I'm like, really? Can we just, and I'm not, like, for me, I wasn't, for one, I didn't care if they mentioned what happened. I wasn't on board. If they mentioned their Cara Dune, I was okay with it. If they didn't, I was okay with it. I didn't care one way or another. Now the parts I laughed at was Grogu doing the spins in the chair, because all I could think about was what little kid has never done that, and of course him driving.
The one who didn't have spinning chairs back in the day.
Okay, I mean, I used to get yelled at, by my teachers to get out of their chair. I didn't care where I was. I mean, it's like, I find a spinning chair, I'm gonna do it. And then of course grabbing the Bobo Frick.
No, Grogu, it's not a pet.
No squeezy. No
Oh,
squeezy, Scott.
And I love that. I mean, Grogu really, I mean, I will say one thing. I know a lot of people were upset about the comedy in it. I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
I did love the comedy.
Some people need to get a life.
I mean, even the part where they dropped the head on IG-11. I mean,
That was your head.
I mean, that was one of those. It was one of those dad jokes where I did laugh, because I'm like, yep, that's just exactly what I thought too when Mando said it was. Yep, that's using your head.
And then all you see is IG comes alive, and they see, shoot him. Grogu goes flying.
And I know I'm kind of like with everybody else on that. I did get the throwback to Terminator.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I've seen that. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, I've seen most of the Terminator
There's also
movies.
been talk about that there could have been a throwback right at the beginning. As soon as you heard the hammer of the armor in relation to Iron Man,
Yeah.
oh, well,
because of Jon Favreau and Iron Man, and that's a good possibility.
yeah, probably. And then the other thing I did, the only thing I actually thought that was a in the beginning there, I thought that was actually a flashback. The first time we watched it.
I didn't feel that. I was taking it all in. I was like, ooh, okay, what's happening here? And
Excuse me.
and I remember, although I think, go ahead and finish your thought, and I'll get to mine.
Well, I mean, I felt that, I'm just basing off where we were at when we last saw everybody, and again, at this point, I had not heard any of the rumors or interviews about where this is taking place in the timeline. How many years have been since we last saw Mando and Grogu, and that was on at the end of the Book of Boba.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, well, maybe it's a flashback to when Mando got his helmet. Because I'm thinking, well, I mean, obviously the armor is saying, making the kid repeat, pretty much make the code of never taking the helmet off. I'm like, well, obviously you're going to take it off to make a new one. And obviously they take it off to get their hair cut.
Well, yeah, and also eat too.
Because there'd be a lot of long hair coming out.
Yeah.
But, other than that, no, because we saw Mando eat with it on. Didn't we?
No. He'd always take it off, I thought. Okay, we're going to have to really go back and watch the series. Go back and watch seasons 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, I mean, I know Backyard TARDIS, he mentioned...
I was going to say,
he did a push through or watch them all leading up to... And really, we should have done the same.
Yeah, because...
I mean, but I watched it again today, and my opinion changed. Only thing, again, it just come down to the crocodile alligator thing. That was the only thing I'm like, yeah, didn't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it would have been cooler to come up with some new space creature, but that's just my opinion. And the good thing about opinions are.
Yeah. My favorite part was the hyperspace with the Purgles. I mean, I was just like, yeah. Early in the morning and I was all excited seeing the Purgles, aka space whales, out in hyperspace, and Grogu going, and I'm like, that's me! I'm Grogu! I would have been all excited, and then just knowing that it connects to Rebels, and I'm like, where is Ezra? Yeah. Bring on Thrawn, and I thought about, no, Shanti wants Thrawn. Bring on Ezra!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And for you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, Shanti, just has a little crush from Scare After Dark, has a little crush on Thrawn. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
I can't. Never mind. Anyways, you caught that. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you have to tune in and I'll figure out what I was just talking about. But I have to say, Nicholas from Backyard TARDIS has had some of the most amazing insights that I've known. His points have been right on. For the first time, where sometimes I will once in a while watch the bigger podcast, bigger than us, bigger than our network, which I love, our Red 5 network. It has actually been in our chats with the Nicholas at Backyard TARDIS, where I've been like, oh my gosh, he's right. Or, oh, I understand this better, or, oh, I hadn't thought about it that way. And I really thought, that he was talking about, getting into, yes, Nicholas, you need to, please, I was going to say get on it, but please might be a lot nicer and easier. Because he has some really great insight in regards to that ceremony. He had some really good things about Bo-Katan, which was great to see her back again. Yeah. And I did like the galactic, dogfight. I did like that too. So, Sal the Hunt. I know, but we at least got some aliens and something different, and I'm not going to complain about that.
I mean, for me, I first thought a grown-up brute or something like that, and then as I thought about it more, I went, oh, wait a minute. No, this reminds me more of Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And then for me, because I watched Pirates of the Caribbean series, it reminded me of Davy Jones in, I believe it's the third one.
Of course, if she would have said, because I know Jason said that, and that's when she went, oh, yeah. And I went, who the hell are we even talking about here? Oh, that's right.
She's like, that's what I thought of. Right. But at the same time, I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm going to take it as is. I mean, because somebody, I have to also step back and take it in that this was somebody else's vision. This is somebody else's artistry. And we, I get it. It's a hit or miss, but I can't say it was a full miss because it still got everybody talking.
Yeah, it does.
In a good way.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I kind
of this question, Megan, will have to be saved for Saturday night, late nights.
Right, but other than that,
I can't help it. Thank you, Kim. I'm so glad Kim can read my brain on that one.
When I rewatched it today, I actually enjoyed the episode more than I did, and actually, I know. I think everybody's kind of missing Bo-Katan's good at the end when she says goodbye, Jinjarn.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, that's knife edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
coming for him.
Yeah.
I like. Okay, I see Nicholas's comment, and then Isaac's too. I do like Isaac's because actually he's right spot on. You know, he is spot on. Actually, you know what, Isaac? That is actually more spot on because he's like, it's ironic that the pirates look like sea-related creatures, and yet we also just saw Purgles that are like basically space world. Basically,
Yeah.
could be onto something. They could
Yeah.
be related.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, we get episode number 2, which I've heard from other shows, or another show I watched because I watched a show called Xbox Ready and PS Ready, which is all about Xbox and PlayStation. And they got to go to their premiere.
Yeah, I know.
And saw episodes 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know.
They also got to see the new skins for the Xbox.
Yeah, I know.
Which one for the X?
He's not upset at all or annoyed by that at all.
Hold on.
Yep,
I should have got the picture up. I should have actually got the picture, but I didn't. So the Xbox X skin is Mandalorian.
I'm right there with you, Kim.
Or Mando. Din Djarin.
Yes.
The Xbox S skin is Grogu.
Can I get some popcorn before she does?
And there is also a Grogu Xbox controller, which comes in a nice little carry case.
Yeah.
I don't even. Okay, I don't have an Xbox. I do, but my daughter has it. I have a Nintendo Switch. I need a Grogu Nintendo Switch game. Something.
Yeah.
And
this might become a girls' night real quick. You keep talking this way.
Well, the thing is, though, they're not going to be for sale. They're only being given away on Xbox. You have it's on their Twitter feed, Twitter page. And I think you got until I knew what it was.
Do you have to order it?
No, it's a sweepstakes they're doing.
Yeah, it's the sweepstakes.
Oh wow! So basically, whoever has it is it's basically gonna be of value. Smart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, the thing is that if you weren't into Star Wars, you won this or whatnot, you could actually put it up on eBay and
big bucks.
Make huge
see
bucks.
How crazy people will go.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to find the tweet.
They will go.
I know.
Crazy. They will go.
You know what? You know what you need. You know what you need, Scott, is just go to your personal.
Yeah, go to the personal feed.
My personal.
Yeah.
All right, I'm over here having a dance party while you guys all.
Exactly.
My personal page because there it is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
God, hold it.
Shakalaka, shakalaka. Y'all think I have a bunch of energy? No, I'm just.
Anyways. Bring the ultimate bounty home. Retweet with hashtag Mandalorian Xbox sweepstakes for a chance to win a custom Xbox Series X or an S. No purchase necessary. It ends 8 p.m. 5/11/2023. Yeah. Open only to Xbox supported regions. Must be 18 plus to enter. Let me get this sent over to it. So I can bring it up real quick.
Okay.
So entertain the folks, Kim.
I don't know what to entertain them with.
I was trying to go shakalaka, shakalaka. Whoop! There it is. And y'all think it's energy, but it's really not. I'm just
yeah.
Tired. A long day. Not really a long day at the same time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're still working on getting that here.
And I just gotta get it sent over to.
Do you good? You're married.
All right. quick. Hopefully, I don't knock us off air.
Oh gosh, I hope not. That would be bad.
No, Isaac, I need sugar. Or tacos, preferably tacos and margaritas.
It's so riveting for the audio only. Like,
No,
like
I
what the
know.
hell's going on?
I know, but I like what
What?
yeah, Nick put in the thing about an homage to Spaceballs. So the first thing
Yeah.
that came to my mind was, do you good, you're married.
Ubaldo, a shot of coffee or espresso to the veins would be nice too.
Yeah.
Kim also would like some. So if you're
Yes.
sharing,
Yeah, exactly.
man, Kim and I are on the same wavelength tonight. Scott's got, and he's it's either here
Yeah, everybody.
or he just doesn't.
My brain's somewhere else right now. It's this.
I have a cat playing with my shoe right now, so that's where it's also currently at.
Uh-huh.
Elfie's like, Mom.
Exactly.
Thankfully, she's not. Hey, you stop that. Hey, the audience knows what you're doing. Stop it. Scott, can you read me? Scott, Isaac
Yeah.
would like to know if you're awake.
Am I awake? No, not really.
Neither am I. We're all here tonight, though, Isaac.
Yeah, we are.
That's it.
Oh, Megan
just-
found a lightsaber skin for Nintendo Switch on Amazon. Oh,
Ooh.
if you can share me that link and I can share it with Kim later, or if you want to drop it into gaming on one of the channels on our Discords, Megan, that'd be great. We lost Scott. No, we did not lose Scott. He's still here. Do you not see?
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
Ta-da!
Not really. This is my clone.
Oh, then we all have clones tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
We're here. We will be talking about women of Star Wars in a
Yeah.
moment.
We will.
In a moment. Scott.
Yep.
Yep. Scott.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
No, we plan on to.
Isaac, I think we all are, if
I'll
I'm
do
being
this shit
honest.
live.
Trying to do it live, and it's like, okay.
And
I knew that
currently like
already.
herding cats plus my own alphaba who's down by my feet.
I knew
I'm
that
thinking your
was-
full name, little stinker, because she's just playing my feet.
I knew if I brought this up, I was gonna want to show it, and then
Now it's not working, huh?
it's just being a pain in the ass.
Thanks, Eric. Okay. So while we wait for that, I'm just going to ask a curious question to the chat to kind of get us starting to roll in the right direction. Who are some of your favorite obscure, the word is obscure, Star Wars women characters? Obscure.
Anything, Isaac. All Star Wars.
Language.
All Star Wars, including expanded universe.
What are you showing us?
He wanted to know EU as well, and yeah, I mean everything's Star Wars to us.
Yeah.
I mean, those of us that grew up with the EU or grew up during the, had the EU, it's all Star Wars. I don't care what Disney says. They can call it legacy all they want, and then I got 2 words for them.
Yeah, we know.
No, he doesn't. He's got a finger for it.
That's right.
Oh no, I got 2 words for it. And Bronco Fett wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about on that one.
I know what you're talking about too.
So again, to the chat, who are some of your favorite obscure Star Wars female characters? There we go. Thank you,
Yeah.
Isaac. Thank you.
Yeah, and Backyard Torres had one earlier.
Yeah, his is.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. And he had an explanation with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Tahari Vela is a great EU character. She is a young Jedi whose parents were killed by Tuscans, but they decided to keep her and raise her as their own. She was the love interest of Anakin Solo.
Okay, and that's just odd because you're saying Anakin Solo and you're like,
I know.
Okay, so
I know who it is.
in the
I
expanded
know who that.
universe,
I have an idea too because I do have some idea about
in the,
the legends, but it's just one of those
yeah,
like
in the EU, everyone pretty much agreed that Han and Leia had 3 kids,
Yeah.
2 twins, and then Anakin.
Yep.
Which was Anakin was the youngest. So
Yeah, he was.
yeah, and that's why when Force Awakens happens, they're talking about it. I'm like, all right, well, here we go. We're gonna have the 2 twins, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have the twins, and then we're gonna have Anakin Solo, and boom, all we get is 1 kid. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
get
Really?
one.
You just? I mean, I know. Disney's like, well, it's now Legends. It's not canon. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It will always be canon to me.
Yeah.
I just love how Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau continue to dip back in and go, but we're going to make canon. Now we're going to take this and make it canon.
Yeah.
Kind of like their own middle finger to what they did.
Exactly.
Not what Walt Disney did, but the current boards during this time of Lucasfilm and Star Wars did.
Yep.
Okay, that's gonna be a whole nother show, a whole nother day, and probably yeah.
All right, well, it's not loading up, so I don't know what the hell the problem is tonight. So
What were you trying to share with us?
the background, that was coming up somewhat. The controller.
Yeah, the controller.
Well, that just adds on to our night, doesn't it?
Oh, I know. In the two twins were a dyad in the Force, and one of them turned to the dark side. Yeah.
See, that kind of reminds me of the Visions, the
Yeah.
anime that we had with Star Wars, and there was one like that. And that kind of makes me wonder, was that their original inspiration?
Yeah.
And I hadn't probably thought about that. Maybe I did think about that then. I'll have to go back. I was on somebody's podcast talking about it. And yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna cheat.
Okay.
He gonna cheat.
Hey.
Well, y'all, you heard it here first.
I just gotta make sure I
Yeah.
get this microphone off.
Get that skillet ready. Get that rolling pin out. No, you do not, sir.
Exactly.
StreamYard.
Man, I love Kim. I love that she's getting all my quips. Scott, though, he's so we're making sure he's getting what he wants done. He totally messed it. He'll have to go back and rewatch. Hey, Kim.
Yes.
Disney princess. I know we're going to be talking about Star Wars for Women's History Month here. I just have to throw that in for mine and Kim's fun. We got to keep us happy.
Exactly.
And this is one of the ways as we wait for Scott.
It's not working.
Mayday.
Yeah, it's not working. Forget it.
All right.
I thought I could do a share screen from my phone. All right, real quick. Another angle.
Ah! Who is that? Kim, you better go check on your husband. I think he really does have a clone. I think it be Cam Ray on the other side. It was not, folks. It was not.
Yeah.
No, it won't let me share the screen from this. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, hopefully I don't kill the stream. I've done that once before.
Kill the stream? What?
Nope, you didn't kill the
All right,
stream.
thank God. Yeah, I did that one time. We tried to use. I was using the phone to show off something during Christmas time, and I hit one button, and the next thing the whole stream went down.
Yeah, it did.
But anyways, I'll retweet it on Used and Abused. Also, I'll put it in our Discord, the pictures of the Xbox. Let's get into it.
I thought we already were.
Well, yeah, but you guys were pushing. No, you guys were doing good. You and
Ray and Ben should have been the
Oh,
solo
Tim and I, we could
twins.
easily go off and have some of our own fun, but then the chat may or may not agree.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
yeah,
Again, for another topic for another day, BYT.
yeah, that's true. All right. Anyway, so we got
just a quick note. I always want to tell him this. When I think of BYT, I literally start singing. I have Michael Jackson's
PYT.
PYT coming up into my brain.
Pretty Young Things.
Yep, Nicholas, you get Michael Jackson every time. You're welcome. I thought it was funny.
Oh shit.
You're welcome.
Oh damn. I was getting on you that night on Scared About the Dark. Does not spit water all over the console or all over everything. I almost freaking did.
I
know. Never mind. I had a fun thought for Nicholas at Backyard TARDIS just now, and I can't say what it was because it's definitely after dark question. And it's a doozy. It's a good one. I'll have to save that.
Maybe we need to include a after dark section on the Discord.
Yep. But you must be 18 or 21 and over to participate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think we got to be younger than that in our Discord, anyways. Oh, I know where to put it.
Isaac, I love this dancer. The wife of Boba Fett was frozen in carbonite for like 60 years. Yeah, legends.
Yeah.
Stop.
Cool.
If you're wondering who I'm saying stop to, her name is Elphaba. I call her Alfie. You'll see her once in a while because she's being a stinker.
Yeah.
This is the way we decided to do this was we decided on how many characters.
Yes.
Oh, hold up. Let's back up here. Because you gotta miss something. So real quick, this idea came from, this is Women's History Month. On Twitter, Duchess Santine. I don't know if somebody wants to grab that Twitter, or I can find the link and drop it in because I have the thing. She had put out actually a really good challenge for this month. She had said, hey, anybody and everybody, how about you celebrate Star Wars characters that are women, but that are actually obscure. Obscure meaning that they are less talked about. They're less seen. They're less, like, we don't celebrate them enough. Okay. We love Leia, right? So, and of course, that's Carrie Fisher. We love, Ahsoka. We love, Bo-Katan. There's Fennec Shand. But this was an opportunity to support those other ones that don't get talked about enough. And I love these two because they said, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's talk about it. And I said, great. And then I wasn't expecting today to happen and me go half asleep. So we're after today. I will say one thing for those who are on Patreon, because I don't want to forget these, Scott. So I'm going to throw these out right now. Okay. If you're part of Patreon, I'm actually going to be throwing out a bonus character. I'm actually updating an article that's going to be thrown onto Patreon about a favorite woman character of mine, and she's actually currently behind me. And Scott has mentioned her tonight already once, so that will be updated up onto Patreon hopefully by the end of the week. And then every day for the rest of the month, I'm going to try to throw out tidbits, and hopefully Kim and Scott will join in too, of different, obscure Star Wars women's characters, because we want to celebrate them, not just, and really we should be celebrating not just like the days of Women's History Month, but throughout the month. So just to give you some background as to why we're doing this, because there is a good reason. It is Women's History Month, and we really do want to celebrate what we don't celebrate enough.
Yes.
I mean, even to the point, like I was telling him, like, I'm stuck between, like, I want to do so many.
Yes.
It's like, and then today happened. I was still like, I'm still even up in the air. Like, which one do I talk about? Because
yeah.
Well, it's like me. I mean, Yeah. Okay. Thanks for now. Come. Jeez Louise. All right. Well.
Oh, both. It's good. It's whoever we wanted to. So even throughout the month, Isaac, you'll notice on my Twitter, Peace Love Fandoms, which I will tag Use and Abuse podcast in. I will also include
Oh no, Isaac.
anything that I see that I'm like, oh, I love this little tidbit about, I'm gonna share, you know.
Exactly. I mean,
And technically, let's talk about this here. I mean, in the eyes of like the Sith, Leia was technically a rebel to them, and to them, she was bad.
Yeah.
I like bad. I like being a rebel. Rebel scum I am. She can be bad.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I know when I was choosing, I originally had an EU or legacy character that
Okay, cool.
that I was going to do, and then I changed. I actually changed it after we got the book.
And you guys want to share?
Oh yeah, we shared.
Oh, well, we're twinsies now.
We'll share
and
again.
I really need to get a backup to this because mine has posted notes and notes, like it's like literally.
That's all. This is Kim already.
This is me. I've already got things marked.
Yeah, like this is probably the naughtiest I've ever been with a book. Seriously. The naughtiest, because I don't normally do this, but this is the only book. And for those who don't know, it's called Women of the Galaxy by Amy Ratcliffe.
Yep.
It's a really good book.
It is.
I highly, highly recommend it.
Yes.
It's only up to through 2018 though, so it does not have updated characters like Frog Lady, does not have Omega in it. I'm kind of hoping she'll update it because I really would love her to update it. Actually, and if she updates it, I hope she would do the right thing and include Cara Dune. There, I said it.
Yeah.
Don't at me. Actually, is Cara Dune?
Well,
actually, Cara Dune might be in this. Hold up. Continue on.
Oh.
No, she's not
Anyways,
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this is pre 2018. This is 2018. Right. This was published. So.
But yeah, so I mean, I did pull. Wow. Okay, now.
Oh, geez.
The best arm, Dad.
But yeah, I mean,
I like, okay, we like her. Dad.
I did go with. I think I got one that might be a little on the more known than most, but mainly because I don't know a lot about these. At least the one of them. Or actually, there's a couple. One's from the movies, one's from a video game, and one is actually, which is ironic. I mean, this is probably going to be a shocker to everybody because I've talked about this before. But before I do, let's throw this up. If it will bring up.
To answer Backyard TARDIS's question, I would think so because she is considered legends, and they do consider like Frog Lady and Cara Dune. Both are also considered obscure now. So I would assume Mara Jade is, especially because some don't even know who she is because if they haven't read Legends or haven't, if they're still new to this, they don't know.
Right. And actually, that was when I was talking about it. That was the one I was going to go with was Mara Jade.
Are you going to talk about her? We can talk about it right now.
No, I was going to, but I mean, I changed her in the end. I changed her off that because
well, we better get this party started.
Well,
I don't mind if you want to talk about Mara Jade.
Any day now, come. Oh, I need to switch.
Okay, I want that. Why are they being dumb? You know that if they sold this, you know that they would sell them.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know that every person we know that loves Star Wars would buy this. Right.
Yeah.
Now. That is like a done deal.
I mean, the controller alone, I would purchase 2 of them probably.
Wow.
I mean, wow. I've got my Xbox One S, so
I'm really surprised that they're going to limit this.
I mean, yeah, from what I understand from the guy from Xbox Ready, he literally said that it is just part of the sweepstakes that they're doing, and the only way to get it is put it in and win it that way. And it's like, really?
Yeah, they don't
sell this.
They don't realize how much, like Nicole said, they don't realize how much money they could make on this.
Yeah.
Look,
Have they
and-
not looked at
I mean, look at
Funko Pop right
Megan
now
right
and their
there.
problems? Like this would sell
So
now.
you look at Megan. I don't even have an Xbox, and I'm sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
You know, I mean,
It's. I mean, the only thing that would stop really people would be if it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
That would be it. That would cause
Would
the
it?
issue. But if they sold it at like their current prices,
Yeah.
yeah, they
Megan,
would.
yeah,
They would.
exactly,
Profit.
Megan. We all need. I mean, I want it.
Yeah.
I
mean,
want it all. I want it
Like
all.
I said, I've
want
got
it
the
now.
X. I would love to have that skin of Mando on my Xbox.
I do too.
You know,
It makes
I
me
mean-
want to get like a sticker thing just to put on my laptop.
right? But yeah. So there it is. It finally
All right.
came up. Finally got to start working. So now we can. move
Now
on.
can we get started? Only an hour later. That's my fault.
Yeah, you know,
I'll take the blame.
It's normal for us.
Anyway, back to Mara Jade.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, back tomorrow, Jade. Are you gonna talk about it, or are you just
No.
gonna?
not tonight, but even
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
you know, you've all been stuff going too. You know, I mean, again, and those were two I actually did think of at the time.
Yeah.
But no, I like the ones I chose. One is probably got a little bit more knowledge about her, but for someone who, this is why I think everybody's gonna be shocked with at least my picks,
Uh-huh.
especially
Okay.
the one, is because I have literally said on this show, I will not watch this. I've watched it once, and I'm not gonna also start watching it. And after digging up information on this character, now I'm almost thinking I might go and fully watch this series.
Yeah.
It's only going to take me 7 seasons,
Yeah, I know.
but I actually may watch it
Yeah.
Who's that?
just because of one character.
What? Who is that?
Who is it? We'll
You
find
tell
out.
us.
I know. I'll tell y'all later.
Well, is it a woman of Star Wars?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Well, then
It
you
is.
might as well share. That's what we're here for.
I know, but Asajj Ventress.
What did I say one more time?
How do you say?
Asajj Ventress.
Yeah, Asajj Ventress.
I gotta turn my volume. I don't think I would consider Ahsoka an obscure character because that is something I literally
No,
would talk about
Asajj.
every day. I know. I'm looking at what
Oh.
Isaac said.
Yeah, Isaac said.
I love Ahsoka. I love Ahsoka.
Well, I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I don't think Asajj might be, Ventress might actually be obscure enough because of the fact that, yeah, she was all over Clone Wars and she's been in a few comic books and stuff like that. And so she may not be royally obscure, but I'm like, well, guess what? I didn't ever watch the series, so she's obscure to me.
Well, yeah, I think one of my characters will probably end up in that thing too. That category.
But I mean, again, and maybe the other one, I guess we'll also just say who we got right on each of our lists, and then we go from there.
Yeah, why not?
So, another one I chose was Sierra Junda from Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
Are we
Again.
I'm sorry. Are we getting into our picks?
Yeah, we are.
Oh wow, because he kind of I thought he was going there, and then he kind of didn't go there. And then
Well, I figured we could just say who we got, and then we can go back and
we want to go back, or do we want to talk along the way? Because
I don't know how you want to do this. See, guys, this is one thing we all never
in
discuss.
a good but timely manner.
All right, good night, everybody.
No, we're not done yet. You just
We're
stay
not
right
done
there.
yet. Thank you, Kim.
Please get your shit together.
All right, Nicole. We'll let Nicole go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I'm sure I was looking for a picture actually. Because this was actually my problem. and I was having a hard time picking one, so I'm not. I'm gonna be a rebel. And I don't give a care because shoot, sorry, a video came up on it. I didn't want to. I have a picture. I actually want to celebrate somebody in Ahsoka's life because I think currently she's still an obscure character. So thank you, Isaac, because you technically gave me a segue. If you want to throw that picture up, I don't know if you can see that. And that is Ahsoka's mom. And sorry. Ooh, hello to the group. I love that.
Yeah.
I should have sent you the picture earlier. So we got to finally meet Ahsoka's mom in Star Wars Tales of the Jedi this past May. I absolutely loved her. She was in the episode called Life and Death. And I felt it was interesting because when we were preparing for this, I'm like, who am I going to pick? Because I had ideas, but I kept, she was always in the back of my mind. That's my cat. It's a very happy cat.
Yeah, I can see the tail.
She knows she's being naughty. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we get to meet her mom, as well as who I thought was maybe more of a grandma, but there was the elderly lady, and I remember her saying, Ahsoka's a Jedi.
Yeah.
And me going, oh, this lady's like one with the Force. This is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
She was. And I know that this is not like a huge thing. So, and of course, Ahsoka's mom is Pava. I hope I'm saying this right. Pavti, P-A-V-T-I. And of course, the chief I was talking about was G-A-N-T-I-K-A. So these are two wonderful ladies that are in this, again, Tales of the Jedi, that recently for me in the Star Wars world really probably made some more impact. Because that episode, Tales of the Jedi, Life and Death, one, we got more of Ahsoka. We got to see more of her. But there was something gripping about it because it was like her mom took her out hunting. And I thought that was awesome. I thought that was something we haven't seen before. Yes, we've seen, I guess, in real life, there are families that do that, but something I have never seen. And I thought that was really interesting. And the way she turns Ahsoka's face towards and goes, no, this is part of life. And then just seeing her mom stand up, for her. Have you guys even seen Tales of Us?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Because I'm like, oh, shoot, I just gave away that whole first episode.
We actually did watch it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I watched it 2 or 3 times in the one weekend, and I've seen it multiple times.
Well, I'm going to tell you the reason why we did watch it. And that was because of 2 people. We're so excited about it because they had pretty much binged it, and they were pretty much telling everybody within the Red 5, hey, watch it. This is awesome. Matter of fact, we're going to watch it again. And one is now our co-host,
Yes.
Nicole. The other one is, of course, one of our moderators, Luna Girl. And when I saw the excitement that they had for it, I thought, okay, I've got to check this out.
We were just crazy over it. And yeah. That's why I had to mention these 2 wonderful ladies, is because technically they are still obscure. We really don't know much about them, but at the same time, they had an impact for me that I just I would watch more of them. And they're, right now, we'll see. The Ahsoka show is still coming. We'll see if we'll get more. But they had, I don't know, there was just something enough that I wanted to mention them tonight. No, I mean, there's a bunch of them I really want to mention. I keep going back and forth even between several others. I'm like, oh, my brain is just, I want to.
Well, right. I mean, like with the book, I mean, obviously the book came out in 2018 is, it's pretty much only covers the canon people.
Right.
Really don't cover the EU or the legacy, as they call it now. But, but when you sort of include like a lot of the legacy characters, like, I mean, the picture that they had on that tweet, on the original tweet, when you sent it to us, it was like, wow, there are a lot of, there's a lot of characters, and, I did recognize a few of them there from the EU in it. And I'm like, okay. So even on that, they were, like any as any character that's ever been labeled Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm happy you brought it to our attention because I think it's a great thing to do. I mean, it gave me a reason to bump March Music Madness 1 week to tie it closer together with the actual basketball tournament that goes on. And I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's gonna be something we're gonna do every year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
and maybe next year we'll go more mainstream, or maybe we'll add a few more because I think it's a good one. Good topic.
It's gonna be an excellent topic.
Would you guys like to go, or would you like me to continue on?
Kim. Oh, great! Here comes the notebook.
Hey,
I'm going without a notebook tonight, Kim. This is probably a first in a while for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure because to me, this one that I chose, we really didn't know anything about her until the Kenobi series came out.
Okay.
And that was Brea Organa, which is the wife of Bell Organa.
Yes, I love Brea. I love her. Well, okay. And I'm in agreement. She has a very small part, right? Before this. And then I read about her in where is it? Star Wars Leia, Princess of Alderaan.
Yeah.
And I once upon a time I actually wrote an article about Star Wars moms when I was with Twin Sense Outpost, and I included her. I did because I felt like I'll let you speak in a moment, because this is your character. But I felt, as I have a feeling you're going to bring up exactly what I was feeling, but I felt she had something that I wanted to share. Yeah, so I'll let you go because I have a feeling what you're about to say is probably right with the reasons why I wrote her in with mothers of Star Wars or moms of Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, the number one thing was just how she took Leia in to be her own child, even though she was, technically Anakin's child, but she really raised her as her own, taught her as her own little girl. And the other
hold it. I understand Anakin provided the seed, but why not mention the egg provider?
All right, Padme, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
My bad.
Like, really? I know she's Anakin's kid. Like,
sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry. Charcoal boy.
Wait, Scott, but she's not done yet. She could be mentioning her.
She wasn't
done yet.
She wasn't going to.
Well, we don't know that. You don't know that. I might be rubbing off on her with my improv, Scott.
All right.
Well, Nerd sisters, we stick together, Scott. Haven't you learned that yet?
But why mention Barbecue Boy?
Anyway, so yes, she was Padme's and Anakin's daughter. The thing that drew me to her, though, and the only reason why I actually picked her is because we really didn't know much about her until the Kenobi series. We knew that Leia had a mom. We knew in Jedi that she mentioned that she had a mom and that how sad she was. So we knew she was there. We just didn't know anything about her.
Right.
And so that's what kind of drew me to her. And then as I did a little more research on them, especially in the book, it says that she's also a fighter. She also went through the trials of the person that was going to be heir to the throne. So to the Alderaan throne, which then cost her, severely injured her. So her heart and lungs are all mechanical, but she, instead of covering up, she just let him show. Not only that, she taught with compassion. She taught her values to the younger generation. And she was just stood out to me as a person that was well rounded, but yet had a very caring heart. So, but yeah, that's why I liked her.
I agree full-heartedly. And of course they talk about it in the book, but I also like the fact that she did talk to Leia about Padme.
Yes.
That I was like, because you can find the an illustration of it, and I'm just like, it's wonderful. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, it really honoring. She honored Padme still, and I love that.
Yep.
And Isaac brings up a good question here.
I think so.
Yeah, I do
Because
too.
Again, this is obscure women of Star Wars.
Right.
We're not. Yeah, I think
And
so.
I think, because when you think about caregivers, I mean, we can even just use the way it's used even here on Earth. I mean, or here on our planet here,
In our galaxy.
with the rich and
In our
famous,
galaxy.
the rich and famous, I mean, they get caregivers to take care to help raise their kids pretty much, so they can go do their movies and all their little functions they gotta do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where you hear those kids later in life talk about how their caregiver was their mom and their dad.
Oh yeah.
And they give more of their upbringing to them versus.
Yeah.
And so yes, I think you actually do count them in the mom circuit, because
Oh yeah.
a lot of times that's all the child knew. In passing, I mean, in a way, I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I mean, even though Mom Mothma is there,
But she's not.
I mean, when it comes down to it, it's pretty much parent and then whoever they got else help and take care of the kid.
Yeah.
And that's why there's such a
division
there with the child. I mean, I feel like the child, or she's always taking parents' side. She's always giving daggers to Mon.
Yeah.
In Aunt, I think it was Andor, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Andor. Yeah, it was Andor.
But anyways.
Yeah, it was Andor.
Isaac, Shanti wins.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I've met Shanti in person. I can give her a saber. Somebody going down.
So even though I know I didn't talk about Asajj, I'm going to leave that for a bit later. This one here is kind of interesting because when we first saw her, and we only saw her for a little bit in a movie, and then she was dead. Like, well, okay, can we get a little bit more about her? And that was Zam Wessel. She was the bounty hunter that was pretty much hired by Django to go kill Padme.
Yep.
In episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
And she's a Claudite female. She was born on the planet Zolan. Mm-hmm. And of course, I know I'm butchering happy Star Wars names. I usually do. It's Star Wars. I butcher everything.
Yeah.
She was trained by Mavin until she desired wealth and journeyed to Denon to employ her skills and training as an assassin.
Yep. At
some point, Wessel started to work with the bounty hunter Jango Fett, becoming his frequent partner by 2022 or by 22 BBY.
Yep.
Battle before Yavin, for those that don't know. Understand.
Did you say BBY or BYT?
22.
Literally, instantly the song plays in my head.
Wessel went on vacation with Aurra Singh aboard the Howson, disguised as a human female. Their job was to protect. My eyes just went cross-eyed. Colorum Vestige and his son Wilmer from the Hutts. When Singh went to the Numodian Prime to hunt Predo, oh my Lord Almighty!
Where? Sorry, I'm smarty pants.
Freda Borex. Close enough.
Close enough.
Wessel disguised herself as one of the Hutts guards. She helped Singh take out the guards and save Wilmer. The three of them were able to return to the Halcyon. As a changeling, she was able to assume the appearance of anyone she chose.
Yep.
Including her targets.
Yep.
She was capable of attacking or taking on any humanoid form. As she died, she reverted from speaking galactic basic standard to Claudite before cursing Jango Fett and Hutt-Ease.
Yep.
I mean, I would love for more about her.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, I know there's a few books and appearances she's made in flashbacks and whatnot. I'd really like to see them do a kind of a bounty hunter series, even on bounty hunters before
Yeah.
the current era we're doing, even if it is, I mean, I would say animation or even comic book form or in book form.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I find Zam, I always thought Zam was intriguing, and I was just really bummed that they took her out as quick as they did. I mean, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I'll mention that on our show when we do who we wish would have lived in the Star Wars universe longer.
Yes, exactly.
It's a very bitey, meaty topic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still have Michael Jackson playing in my head.
Okay.
That's okay.
She's got pretty young things in her head.
Didn't say who though.
So who's your next one, Nicole?
Dang it. I keep going back and forth. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have a picture. Because if I don't, then that's okay. You know, she won't be in here. Okay. So I'm going to switch around my originals, but I know it won't mess us up. She comes from The Mandalorian season 1. And that's Omera. I loved Omera. I wish we had more of her actually in The Mandalorian. I could tell that she knew more, and she knew more than she was giving off. And I was kind of like, why are you guys? She's only in one episode.
Yeah.
But even in that episode, I could tell she was a good caregiver to Grogu, right? At the time, we just knew him as the child. She was a good mom to her own daughter. She was a fighter, and she knew how to fight and protect. I was like, And I remember thinking to myself, like, why did they give her like these other abilities and not expand on her character? I really hope we get more of her. I really do. Again, Omera is also one I've actually wrote articles about before because I really do like her. There's something about her that's intriguing and I can also identify with it because, you know, as a single mom, I kind of go, caregiver.
Yeah.
We'll fight at will.
Yeah.
So, but that moment between her and Din Djarin, I'm like, I love it. And I loved that episode was done by Bryce Dallas Howard. I can remember I was at my parents' house when I watched it the first time. I wasn't at home. That's how much that episode stuck with me. Like I could tell you where, I know when. I've watched that episode many times. It was also the introduction to Cara Dune. I've watched that episode probably the most out of season 1, the most, because I will watch it individually because I like it. I like those characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, the fact that she fought and she knew how to aim. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I was like, game on. And then I'm been so bummed that they haven't expanded on her character. I'm like, so you brought this wonderful character in. We know that there's more to her. You didn't go there?
Right. Well, I mean, get
out of here. Like, come on.
I know we're talking just only women, but I mean, really, I think that's one thing they have dropped the ball with the Mandalorians. They brought in all those Mandalorians in, especially in episode 1. And where are they?
Well, and we might actually still get more of that now. I think this season we'll get more. but because Amira was off in a different world, not in with Mandalore, I think we might not. So we'll see. But I think we're going to get more of the Mandalorians this season, more of their stories. But
And
damn, I
Backyard
want more
Tardis.
Amira.
Backyard Tardis. He's thinking about Barris Offee. And he'd like to see her in live action.
All right.
Exactly.
Kim?
Oh, Kimberly. Oh, Kimberly.
Kim.
Earth the Kim.
E.T. phone home. Nanu.
What?
She wanted to have some of the fun too, Scott.
You just crossed. Yeah. No, we don't cross the streams like that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Hold up. Let me tell you how many streams I crossed today, Scott. I don't know if you noticed in the Red 5 chat, but today, this morning, in public, I had on Alice in Wonderland leggings, wearing a Bo-Katan mini backpack. Okay, but I was wearing a jacket. And I was also carrying Daisy Jones and the Six. And then I also was carrying a Wizard of Oz coffee mug. So talk about crossing the streams. I get this, Scott.
Right. I mean, but E.T. phone home, Nanu. Like, really?
Hey.
Yeah, really? It's a Tuesday, Scott. Have some fun.
Lord
And we're half
Almighty.
asleep, but we're still here smiling.
That's right.
And blame it on our clones and our variants. I've seen yours now. Come on now.
Exactly.
And for those who are not here in the audience, this is why you like to be here
Yeah,
on
right.
YouTube versus listening.
Right, because you're missing the pictures.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
You
next
never
thing,
know what craziness you're going to see.
the next thing she's gonna pop up and say, "Well, my number 2 is
What is your number 2, Kim?
I forgot her name, but it was played by Christy Alley in Star Trek 2
No.
or
No.
3.
No.
Well,
Now
she's
you're just
cro-
being
I mean,
silly,
she's crossing
Scott.
the streams.
Now
maybe
you're
cross
just
them.
being silly.
All right. Now, this one is probably crossing that line between well known and not so well known.
That's fine.
But this is
Sorry, I agree with Isaac too.
oh yeah,
$100.
Rue Lars, yeah. Oh yeah.
Who you got?
This is Ola, and that was the Twi'lek that was the dancer in Jabba's palace.
Woo! She went sexy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Say you're scared after dark.
Where's Ro?
Well, no.
You talk about Garza Whip.
Well, no, because the reason why I chose her is because I was kind of wondering how she ended up with Jabba. Well, come to find out, she was actually kidnapped by Bib Fortuna.
What was her name one more time?
Ola, Oola.
Oh, I got you. You can talk. I'll grab a picture. So
Okay.
everyone knows.
But she was actually kidnapped she was a Twi'lek that was,
Twi'lek.
Twi'lek that didn't really have a choice on what she wanted to do because she was kidnapped by Bib Fortuna and actually literally forced to be an entertainer by doing, because she was trained in exotic dancing, but the thing is she was also done it rebelliously too. She didn't want to do it, and then just as everybody knows, Jabba basically put her in the Rancor pit.
Well, she kind of fought him.
Yeah.
She finally had enough and wanted to get away, and
Yeah.
he let her get away, all right.
Yeah, but also in that book, there was also something mentioned that there was an alternative too that was edited out of how she would actually escape and still be alive. But she was one of those ones that, I mean, it was a small part, but it's like, how did she even end up in there?
Yeah, they could totally expand on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we could have a bunch of stories just on Jabba's hut.
Yeah.
alone. Although it would probably make us a little sick to our stomachs. And
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
I mean, Bib Fortuna got what he deserved, man.
He did.
I did not feel bad about that one at all.
I didn't either.
Sorry, I just noticed my tablet's at 33%.
Oh, did you get the long one?
That's what she said.
This is a long week. I got something long and hard.
How's everybody in the chat? Y'all doing good tonight?
Let's see which one do I unplug and screw the show up.
Oh, let's not.
I'm gonna try not to, but no, my luck, I'll unplug something and it'll be something attached to the show.
Oh
If our mics go dead, y'all know why. No, that's actually plugged straight.
I'll still be here though.
no. Yeah, exactly.
It'll be the Nicole show.
Okay, so we're going
Are
to
we
do...
there yet?
Oh, we just did an experiment. Let's see. Okay, we're still all good. Everything's still broadcasting. Our mics are still
Are you
working.
still there? Can y'all still hear us?
Yeah.
Hello out there.
Did she say anything? I can't hear her no more.
Hello.
She is saying hello.
I can't hear her.
Hello.
She's saying hello.
Hello.
What did you unplug that you can't hear her?
Get out of here.
Cool. See you.
Stay right there.
Kim's like, no. Are you sure, Kim? Because this, you and I could just have like a really good girls' conversation here.
Oh Lord.
Scott's like, no, I'm staying. He just went, nope, I'm staying. Just wait until it's ladies' night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's ladies' night.
Cause it's feeling, cause it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Sorry, I had to.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right, so Kim, oola.
Yeah. Ooh la
Ooh
la.
la la.
Yeah. Anyway, she was one of them that I also chose too because I was just kind of curious about her and how, because I was always wondering since I saw it, how in the world did she end up with a worm in a worm's hut? I mean, because to me she she didn't look like she really wanted to be there. So, but yeah, that's why I chose her.
Ubaldo had a good comment.
What I like that she came back for a special edition. Yeah.
Did they use
Yeah.
the alternative a thing for her, you think? Is that what happened?
She
No.
may.
This is why you have to have them on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, as well as stream, because you never know what could
Well,
be
as far as
them.
Blu-ray, DVD, and streaming go, they can take the original trilogy, and I don't want to watch them because, in my opinion, George screwed them all up. So,
Are we
give me
talking
the
about the original?
yeah, give me the original VHS tapes, and that's how I'll watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm on a special edition. I mean, I didn't mind it when I went and seen it in the theater. There's some things I was like okay with, but anyways, we're not talking about that tonight.
No, we're talking about ladies of Star Wars. Okay, your turn.
Women's History Month.
Yes, Women's History Month. Your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Your turn.
I don't remember a button.
We threw him totally off.
We did.
Please.
That's my brain.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Sierra Junda. I mean, I know I mentioned her a little bit earlier. She's in the Sierra Junda.
With a C or an S.
C. She's not in the book.
That's preposterous.
She's in the video game Jedi Fallen Order. She's a force sensitive human female, was a former Jedi Knight and Jedi Seeker who mentored Padawan Cal Kestis in Ways of the Force during the rise of the Galactic Empire. At one time, she served as the Padawan of Jedi Master Ennio Cordova before taking Trila Sudri as her apprentice. In the aftermath of Order 66, Junda severed her connection to the Force and disappeared into hiding, while Sudri fell to the dark side and joined the Imperial Inquisitors. She later met Grease Dietrich, soon joining the crew of the Mantis, determined to overthrow the regime that all but annihilated her fellow Jedi. Juna dedicated herself to the secret restoration of the Jedi Order.
Nice.
And some of the things I found interesting here about her, obviously, she was discovered by a Jedi Seeker herself as an infant, taken, to be trained in the Jedi arts on Coruscant in a Jedi temple. Like many other younglings, she was taken to Ilum to construct her lightsaber. Master Yoda was present to guide the younglings during her trip there. She was a Padawan, again, like I said, to Jedi Master Ennio Cordova, who, that's, if you played the game, I'm obviously still playing the game.
Yeah.
So I've only taken part of this to a certain point because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not finished the game yet. I don't want spoilers
Yeah.
as much, but I've loved this character since I started playing the game
Oh, yeah.
because of the fact that she was really not forthcoming about being a Jedi.
Exactly.
That she's really thrown the Jedi, kind of, again, kind of what we saw with Obi-Wan, where they kind of pull away from the Force.
Well, yeah.
And then, of course, as time goes on, or where at least I've gotten to, come to find out that, oh, well, her Padawan, reason why she is a Night Sister, or not Night Sister, the reason why she is an Inquisitor is because Junda Seer was actually taken and was tortured.
Yeah.
To eventually giving up the location of her Padawan and the other younglings.
Yeah.
And you find out that actually it was Darth Vader, Lord Vader, who tortured her.
Yeah.
To give up that information.
Yeah.
So you get I felt a connection with her because it's like, wow, she fought all she could.
Yeah.
Obviously not everyone is strong, always strong where they can, fight off Lord Vader. But she's also holding on to that as a what's the word I'm looking for? She guilt.
Guilt, yeah.
She had the guilt of her Padawan.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
But yeah, so far I've enjoyed this character. She's helping Cal not only learn, but they're taking him all over the place. Oh, what the hell happened?
I don't know. That just popped up.
You started going into carbonite for half a second. That's all.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, because I connected it to the computer, it's one. The tablet's never been hooked to the computer.
Oh, gotcha.
So the computer's like, oh, something new.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways.
But yeah, so, after years of living in seclusion, they rescue Cal, obviously, at the very beginning of the game. You're running through because you're playing as Cal Kestis.
Yeah.
And they rescue him as you're being attacked by the Inquisitors.
Yes. And to answer your question, Isaac, yes, I believe it's coming out pretty soon. Fallen Order 2.
Jedi Survivor is what it's called.
Okay, Isaac.
It's been pushed back to April.
Uh-oh.
We lost Nicole. Okay. Oh, there she is. We got a voice.
You guys know what just happened?
Kitty?
Yeah.
Kitty decided she wanted attention?
She went, pap, Boom.
Yeah, I figured it was Kitty. I figured it was Elfie.
Elfie, get back here. If you're going to be on screen, you better do it right. Get over here. Come here. Well, come here.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, there's the corporate right there.
That's the reason. She's like, let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
She's-
Oh, try to get her up quick enough, but she's like, oh, hell no, I want.
No, I can't hold her that long. Glinda, yes. Glinda
So-
or Sorceress Glinda and Fred
You can
Knight.
tell when it all happens.
But
Oh,
not Elfie. Elfie's like,
you okay, Nicole?
She was like, she did a running jump, by the way. She came from the back. Pow!
It's like, boom, like, what? You hear the sound like, wait, what the hell did you say?
Yeah.
Proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself?
The joys of live streaming.
Look at the tail. Look at the tail.
I know. She says, yes, I am.
No shame at all.
Never.
None whatsoever.
Never. Alrighty.
All right.
What you got, Nicole?
A cat turning on the TV.
That's a smart cat.
God damn.
She's getting.
now.
She's doing everything to get your attention.
Yeah, she is. Okay. So I changed up my last room because, well, she was also part of it originally also. But I was so decided on my factors. But I want to bring up this one because I kind of am on a Mandalorian theme tonight. And this is somebody who I think could also be a part of this story. We'll see. We'll see. She's very still obscure to me. And that kind of goes along with Isaac saying, talk about Save the Younglings, because she also did that. And I am talking about, because he's also a fellow bookworm, so I love her for that. Chikastanu! I mean, one day I might be able to dress up like her. Can you guys tell? I mean, I could probably one day, okay? One day. Hopefully, like in many galaxies away.
Yes.
When Golden Girl status really sets in.
Yes.
In a very, very long galaxy away.
Yes.
To costume. I could
Yes.
totally pull her. I totally could. Look, see? Just add little tips to my hair.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so I love Jocasta. The first time I was introduced to her, she was in Clone Wars, and of course she was the librarian. She was also in a couple comic books that I actually do own, which I really love. But what's really cool is that one of my favorite moments I'll share with you guys that comes up, and this is why I think she could also show up in The Mandalorian, is because when Order 66 happened, she saved the younglings, a bunch of them, and she saved a lot of the text and a lot of the stuff. She saved it, and she even took on Vader himself at one point, and told them, "Get your filthy hands off my books." I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So for that reason, Jocasta has all of my adoration as well as my honor and thank you for all taking care of the younglings and being an amazing, bookworm and librarian and taking care of things, and also taking care of Ahsoka too, because I really liked her again in Clone Wars. Yeah. I really did. She was awesome.
Yep.
She reminded me of that older librarian when Obi-Wan's like, well, maybe the records are wrong. And man, like the freaking claws came out like, whoa.
Yeah,
right. Here's the other thing is that I think that shows us, it proves to us that even though she is golden and wiser, and has silver in her hair, that does not make her less intelligent or less strong or less fierce, because she's fierce. And I think that she brings that, and I'm really glad that they wrote her character that way. And again, see, I love, if you know me, I love Golden Girls, and I love that type of character, and I love that they did that with Jocasta Nu. And there's something else about her. I wish I had time. I wish I would have thought about it. I didn't think about it until now. Is the fact that I do have a comic book with her in there, and when I last season, I remember talking about, I'm trying to, maybe I was on it from a certain point of view. I can't remember. I was on somebody's and I had pulled out this comic book and I'm like, it could be Jocasta Nu with Grogu. I hope so. I kind of hope so, because I think I don't think her time should be done yet. I really like her. Again, she's like Omera. I want more. She got more time than Omera, but I wish we had more of her.
Right.
Yep.
And yeah, you don't mess with libraries.
No.
I mean, this is probably the worst I've ever been to a book. And I want to buy a second one because I really just want to leave this one as a reference and have one just for nice.
There you go.
Yep.
I know. Copies of one book, I know, but one's for reference.
And the other should,
you see how nicely I'm able to open this up.
Yeah.
I guarantee that those two can't do that right now with their book. It's still strong binding. Yeah. That tells you how often I've read this book. I have read this whole book beginning to end.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still tight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Keep it that way, Kim. Keep it that way.
I knew I'd get him saying that.
Lord Almighty.
Scott, what she got, man? I mean, Kim.
Kim, you're up next.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep us rolling. Keep this party rolling raw hard.
Exactly.
I obviously misquoted song there, but I don't mind.
Hey, no problem. Okay. So this character, I caught episodes of this Star Wars cartoon called Rebels. And yeah, I know I'm naughty. But hey, you know.
Okay. That's my stop it. Okay, go ahead, Kim.
So when on the 2 episodes I caught, they had this particular character on there. And oh my gosh, she is just right to the point.
I'm excited because I can't wait to
right. Yeah, right to the point. Do not mess with me. I don't care who you are. Do not mess with me. And that is Sabine Wren from the Rebels.
I think right now she's still obscure, but I have a feeling we're about to get her in mainstream.
Yeah. And
I think it's a good time to still celebrate her.
Yeah. And she is also a Mandalorian. Wren. Sabine.
Yeah, don't recognize her.
So, get out of here.
But yeah, so she's just.
You got to watch cartoons first.
Well, she, like I said, yes, she is from Rebels, but just her attitude, her go-getting attitude, and her just, if you don't like my creativity, well, so what? Who cares? That's me.
No, actually, I know who she is. I mean, yeah, she's definitely feisty. Holy crap.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
never get between a Mandalorian and a weapons package.
Exactly.
I'll leave that discussion for another day.
not wrong one.
Wait a second.
Not that one either. Not that one either. That one. Fuck.
But yeah.
I don't know where all my buttons are at.
Oh yeah.
I know where Kim's buttons are at.
Yeah, I know you do.
And I'm an angel. Anyways.
But yes, she's just the type that don't mess with me. And I don't care what you think of me. I'm who I am, and that's who I am. Take it or leave it.
Sounds like our Shanti.
It does.
Uh-huh.
I say
Does sound like
respect.
Shanti.
I love my Shanti.
Yep.
All right, well, any more?
Nope.
All right, well, for me, obviously I mentioned her earlier, Asajj Ventress. I know she's pretty well known through Clone Wars. Again, I think this one's got to be a shock to most people because the fact I've watched one episode of season 1, the very first episode of season 1, but when we were flipping through the book, and
They
I
mean
know
this book, not a naughty book.
yeah,
That's
that book
right.
there, yeah. Well, this one here.
This one right here.
Ubaldo. You know, Ubaldo is currently still Tuesday. Don't get excited.
Well, I mean, it is 8 p.m. here on the in Arizona.
Isaac.
So I mean,
Isaac, don't throw me off. Hi, R2.
they are too.
Hi, R2.
But yeah, so so for me on this one, I chose Massage Ventress, and I just her look.
I'm sorry. What's her name?
Asajj Ventress.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, she was in Clone Wars. She.
Oh, I've got her. I got it.
At various points through her life, a slave, a Jedi, Padawan, an assassin.
She's a
an
badass.
She
a
is.
night sister, and a bounty hunter. And she, like reading a lot of this and getting a lot of what she's kind of been through. When I was kind of looking this up and going for tonight, I'm like, okay, this might actually make me want to really, now I might actually watch Clone Wars.
Yeah, she's quite the interesting character in Clone Wars.
And
I have to agree with you on this. She's
I mean,
a badass. I'm like
I guess-
woo, mama.
right. I mean, and I didn't mention obviously she's a Dathomirian female. So from the same planet of Darth Maul, the
Yes.
same race, who was at various points throughout, like I said, throughout her life, a slave, a Jedi Padawan, an assassin of the Sith, a night sister, and a bounty hunter. And I'm just like, okay, I might have to actually now check out, really seriously think about watching Clone Wars, because this has got me really intrigued.
Oh, yeah.
And reading through the stuff she had been through and stuff, and like, wow. I mean, I'm just like, dang.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I actually dropped Mara Jade for her.
Uh-huh.
That's not to say we won't talk about Mara Jade next year when we do this.
Right.
That's right.
But I mean,
And
as
we'll
far as,
probably be a little bit more on our game.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I doubt it.
I believe we will.
Maybe. I imagine how we're gonna be next week.
Oh.
Well, we'll get there. We'll talk about that in a minute before we wrap up.
But yeah, so I mean, so Asajj Ventress is one of my picks. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure this is gonna be a shock to most people listening, because I have literally said I've only watched the movie, and I watched episode 1 of Clone Wars, and I couldn't get into it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I applaud everyone that enjoys it, gets into it.
It's kind of like Rebels as it gets on.
But
Really
for me,
good.
it wasn't my thing. And now, just reading a little bit about this character, I'm like, okay, maybe I will check it out. Yeah. Now I'm really like, yeah, maybe I will give it a shot.
Yeah. And just before we wrap up,
Well, I mean, are we done?
well, no, but I wanted to mention another thing that I found in that book too.
Another thing.
Yeah, and this is not per se like a human or creature. It's actually an astromet. Anyway, it's R2D2's equivalent. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. R2KT. And the thing that was interesting about her, and then she kind of made my honorable mention, is if you read in there, she was actually a project for a very, very sick little girl.
Yes.
Who liked Padme so much and wanted an R2 unit to take care of her, like R2 took care of Padme. So whoever built R2, especially built that R2KT for her. Mm-hmm. So through the remainder of her life, she was actually by this little girl's side, doing just what R2 did.
What R2 do? I mean,
R2
really, what the hell?
R2KT.
Damn.
R2KT.
Throwing R2 out or like blaming R2 for something. Like, what the hell?
Maybe next year, Isaac.
So,
Or maybe through this next month while we're talking about Women's History Month.
yeah. But yeah. But
Well, okay, yeah. So I mean, let's break this down. I mean, we could have easily just came in with a list of every female.
I mean,
and
I did 4 technically with a bonus of 5 because my bonus is going to be for our Patreon exclusive.
yes.
And so we decided to do 3.
Yes.
Total of 3. I mean, there is a lot of females to choose from in Star Wars.
There
Yep.
is.
This is why I'm going to be talking a little bit about them each day for this month starting tomorrow. Katie was a little girl associated with the R2KT.
Yes. Yes.
Daughter of Mortis. BYG brain.
I know there's a lot. There's a lot,
Yeah,
you guys.
there's a lot. I mean,
yeah.
There's a lot, Isaac.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. So
yeah, I mean,
we could easily do a whole month worth.
we could.
But we also do music, so
yeah, we
do it
did.
once,
We're
and
gonna do
do some
3.
other fun stuff throughout the month.
You know, well, those on in our Patreon, they're gonna get a special
Bonus.
one this week, a bonus, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, if not, I mean, just think we got more to do.
Yeah.
You know, not only do we have these ones to choose from, but who else comes out? You know,
Yeah. Exactly.
What other females are added to the lore? You know, like in the Ahsoka series coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Or has there been some females from Bad Batch?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, again, I'm not watching Bad Batch, so I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But maybe once I get done with 7 seasons of Clone Wars,
yeah,
maybe I'll watch Bad Batch.
Don't forget to watch Rebels.
Rebels is good.
Rebels is really good.
Yeah, Rebel. Yep.
Rebel.
That also has. Yep. That also has another one in there that I like too. The Pilot of the Ghost.
Virgos.
Yaddle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yaddle's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's just so many.
Exactly, you bald. That's what I said. Anywho.
We could do, I mean, really, there's probably enough characters we could do the whole year of shows.
Yeah.
We could just say, here's what we're doing each week.
Yeah, exactly.
And we would take care of at least 1 year.
But then we wouldn't be having time for music.
Or anything else.
That's true.
We want to do that other stuff too.
Yes.
Which is, speaking of which, one, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We had a great time.
Even if we were half asleep, it's
exactly
great.
Because this whole night, all 3 of us needed to.
Please get your shit together.
Yeah, exactly. We did. We really did.
But next week.
But we pushed through because we have fun stuff. That's about to tell us about.
Yes.
Next week, we start March Music Madness, the 2nd annual.
Sorry.
I didn't realize we were on Arsenio Hall all of a sudden. I love that show. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to sidebar. Nicole did it, so I'm going to sidebar.
My fault. It's my fault.
Oh, that tail's wagging, so she's planning something else.
I'm waiting for them to come up behind and
Yeah.
just jump on the back of her head.
Oh no. Here. Yeah. Come on, sweetheart. Hi, say hi. See, I'm just a pest tonight.
Let me down.
Hi. So long.
Anyways, so
farewell.
Arsenio Hall, right during it was like the Christmas holidays. He had Bret Michaels and CeCe DeVille on, and they're to be playing acoustically.
Yeah.
And he had Paul Hogan on.
Yes.
Right. Everybody knows Crocodile Dundee guy, right?
Yes.
Right. So But this is also during the time of the Milli Vanilli fiasco.
Oh yeah.
So literally, Paul Hogan comes out, and Poison's already done one song that night, or Brett and CC did, and Paul Hogan's like, "It was really strange. I noticed the cord going behind the curtain over there, and I saw Barry Manilow screaming his head off." And I'm like, yes. Yes, right on. Throw Poison under the bus of being lip syncers. I love it. But anyways,
go back and watch. You'll understand.
Or somebody just clip it. Clip it and we'll throw it up on TikTok. Somebody clip it, we'll throw it on TikTok. Anyways, yes. So March Music Madness is back.
Yes.
4 weeks, 4 artists that we're going to do.
Yes.
Starting with.
My brain just went.
Elton John.
That's right.
Sir Elton John. After that, I have no idea what the list goes on.
I thought, okay, week 2. Don't you have a boys' night coming?
Yeah, because you were going to do suicidal
tendencies.
Suicidal tendencies.
Yes.
With DB. Me and DB are going to talk about suicidal tendencies. And then the next week is what?
Is New Kids on the Block.
Oh. You realize you just might as well just be like, oh, girls, just whatever.
And then the first week in August, fuck me. God damn it. April.
May.
Oh God. First one, the last one we do for the year for this March Madness will be Elvis. The music.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be such perfect timing because it's like towards the end, or no, we're nearing towards the end of, or maybe it's gonna be the middle part of Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah.
Which his granddaughter, who is singing for the first time, has an amazing voice. Amazing. It's amazing. Anyways, I can't wait.
I think you bottle talking about that Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah, he is.
I actually have it on VHS still recorded.
I figured you did.
Because
I'm going to see, oh my God, I'm going to see the musical All Shook Up at the end of the month. Nice. A little theater thing. I'm so excited because I'm going to do, of course, it's going to be a girls' night. I'm so excited. And that's March 25th. I'll be going to that. So I'll be ready for our conversation.
Yep.
If I could fly Kim here, I would take her with, just so you know. And you're not invited.
I want to see your sprout wings.
What?
I want to see your sprout wings.
You never know.
You better be careful, Sky, because you never know.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather go see Kiss anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Kiss, the Crew, or
So Kim and Sky, I think you guys need to come to ScareCon when it happens. When I'm talking about ScareCon, this is year 5 of it. We'll have more details for you. But I think you guys should come. And Kim, I think we just might have to have a girls' night. I'll get Shanti, Tina, and the rest of us together.
Okay.
I will not bail you out of jail.
We did do something that drastic.
You act like we're already up to no good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the faith, Scott.
Tina, Shanti, Nicole, Kim. Yeah. And then if Lunar Girls are also.
What, Scott? Like, I went to ScareCon like 2 years in a row, and the first year was. That one was actually a little bit more spicy one. But I'm not giving out details. You had to be there.
Yep.
So be a scarecrow and we'll have more details to follow.
Yep.
Yes.
No, we're hoping things work out. We can make it. I definitely want to be at this one, be the fifth one.
Yes.
Red 5.
Yep.
Fifth.
Scarecrow.
Yep.
It works.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah. So next week, yeah, we're gonna start March Music Madness, and Ubaldo, I know you put it. Yes, March. Not Nightbot. Frig. March Madness. Yes. Time for basketball. NCAA double.
Mhm.
A Final Four.
I probably did that wrong. Probably too girly with my hands at this point.
There's one thing I'm just curious, and then we're gonna cut it off because we have a kind of a person on the ground.
Yeah.
And I know she's a fan.
I like what Ubaldo put. Bring the National Guard. Why do we want to get into that much trouble? I mean, you wouldn't need the National Guard.
Oh.
That's so
Right.
They really don't have any faith in us.
The problem is,
Done.
even at $5 a month, it would take about probably a year to get them out of jail.
Nothing.
That bad.
Thank you for being so I don't know, having faith in us.
Well, I'm just thinking of the crowd.
Who had to get that rowdy?
Oh Lord. Anyways, I don't remember what the hell I was talking about.
We're wrapping up the show. Scott, stay on task, man.
You were talking about March.
Into shape.
You're talking about March Music Madness and how views saying football are
Climb. Yes.
Oh, that's what it was.
Climb.
That's what it was. No,
Climb.
because
Climb.
we know Nicole is a fan of a certain NFL team, and the big rumors right now, or going down, it seems to be that they're moving out of Chicago.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's not like a rumor. That's a done deal.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've already bought the property.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, property's been bought. For over a month now.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
around? Like
So
like they're not there yet because it's going to take a few years. But yeah.
right. I mean, you got to build it and stuff. I mean, obviously.
Well, I know just from the plans that we saw in that one YouTube video. Oh my gosh, they've got plans for that property.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Well,
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But remember, there is always the funny joke of, oh, but how far are you from Chicago? Like if you're in Milwaukee in Chicago, like last year was Scary Fun. So it'll be in Chicago when it was really in Rosemont.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Arlington
We'll see if
Bears.
my dad's right. If they'll call it Arlington Bears or if they'll keep it Chicago Bears. Because again, we so often hear we're in Chicagoland. Like I once like the Cancer Treatment Center. It's in Chicagoland. No, it's not. It's in Zion, Illinois, which is on the border of Wisconsin. Not even. It's over an hour or so away from Chicago. So many times people say Chicago or Chicagoland, and it's like over an hour and a half away from Chicago, the actual city.
I'm kind of like with your dad on this because, like, my team, they left the city, went down to another city, and it's like, excuse me, you really can't call yourself this other city anymore. I'm sorry.
No,
you're no longer there.
No, in fact, the stadium no longer exists.
Yeah, the stick is gone.
So,
they tore the stick down, jerks.
Yeah,
I miss Candlestick.
I know.
Levi Stadium can fall in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, it has.
Sticking around with us and all of our kookiness and silliness.
And one last thing. I know I didn't mention this at the beginning of the show, but I said I would mention it this week from last show.
Yes.
I did watch Dolly's Christmas one.
Yes.
5 out of 5.
Told you. I told you.
Yeah, I know. It was awesome. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yes.
It had those moments that get tears out of you.
I told
That
you.
whole,
We
that whole-
told you.
yeah. That whole
We told you.
Well, here.
Yay.
Please, please, please get your shit together.
Anyways,
Yes,
with
Pat.
that being said, I'm Scott.
I'm Kim.
I'm Nicole.
We are used and abused. We had a great night. I hope y'all had a great night in the chat. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, please consider coming Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be in the chat. You can see what really is going on versus hearing what's going on. And until next week, have a great week.
And a great weekend.
Be kind, everyone. And peace.
Peace.
And I'm not ready because I don't have the freaking right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.